Hey, my loves. Welcome or welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I apologize, guys. I'm sorry. So, clearly, a lot has changed. Like, what? Joelle, you moved? What is the meaning of this? Well, the meaning of this is that I wanted to branch off, be independent and have my own place. I wanted to be responsible of myself and just be independent. Honestly, glory to God, because without God, I wouldn't have this place, I prayed a lot about it. And I got a new job in July, and I was doing insurance, and I was working, I think, 16 an hour. I was doing trainings, so I was living off of 16 an hour. I didn't get to commissions until recently, October. I've been living on 16 an hour, saved up enough to be able to move out, and I got this beautiful apartment. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom apartment. Now, I know you guys are nosy, okay? Like, the great minds think alike. I know you're chismosa. I'm chismosa sometimes. But, it's okay. I'll show you the place, girl. Like, come on, let's go. Let me give you a tour. Okay, y'all. So, this door's open. I'm sorry. Alright, guys. So, this is the entrance of the apartment. Over here, I have my washer and dryer. All open one door. I just have a stool because, your girl's short, okay? I'm not even 5 foot. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Those are my paper towels and just extra stuff. And then I have my soap. And then that's the dryer over there. And on the other side is a coat closet, basically. I really, really liked the idea, the concept of a coat closet. So any apartment that I was looking for, I wanted a coat closet. But I'll explain more in depth later, little tips or whatever, what I did when I moved out. Low-key, my favorite part of going inside my apartment. I have this little corner here. I put my keys in that thing. I got that little bowl from the dollar store, actually. It's a little wicker basket. You guys can barely hear me. I got my microphone clipped on my chain. But this little wicker basket, literally so cute. And there's different options too. There's also bigger-ish ones at the dollar store. So girl, definitely check your dollar store. Check the dollar store. Then this little jewelry rack thing, I'm using it for my most used sunglasses, and then my the jewelry that I usually use, except the ones that are on me right now. And then these cubbies, in this one I have my shopping bags. This one, I have all of my dog's things. Not all of my dog's things. He's actually currently at my parents' house right now. I'm picking him up at around 6. So yeah, not all his things are here. But I did take my dog. Just to let you guys know. In this little box thing, I just have a bunch of keychains and stuff that I interchange with my purses and bags. And then in this one, I just have other random stuff, like tissues and whatnot. And then down here, I have pool stuff or stuff to go to the beach. I have my pink mop that I got from Burlington and my going out shoes. They were a little unorganized, so I had to organize them. And that is my little console table. Alright, and then this door, it's really nothing important. It's just the hot water and the air. Here is the first bathroom, the guest bathroom. So this is the guest bathroom. That's me. And it has 2 sinks, which I don't know why it needs 2 sinks. It's a guest bathroom, but okay. The more the merrier, I guess. I got a soap dispenser that my best friend got me. And that's the toilet. Super cool. And then I have my curtains here. I got this beautiful curtain from Kohl's. It's gorgeous. Okay, and then once you're out of the bathroom, you step into the living room. The living room is literally my favorite part. Or I don't know. It's either the living room or the kitchen. You guys are gonna see the kitchen. Oh my gosh. This is the living room. I got this couch from Cane's at the sale section. like discounted, girl. Like never forget to check the sales section. So like on the surface it looks really uncomfortable or like itchy because of the material, but girl, when I tell you, this is like the comfiest couch I've ever sat on in my entire life. Literally, my boyfriend also says the same thing. Like anytime he comes here, he literally falls asleep on the couch, and I don't blame him. It's super comfy on this couch. Everything reclines, even the lounge reclines. Literally the best couch in the world. And then over here is the little living space. So this is like basically the TV console, basically. Those flowers my mom gave me when I first moved in, they are now dying, dead I guess, so I gotta take those out. But I have my PS5 here, some fall decor because it's fall. I have my some of my things down there. In here I just have like my gaming stuff and some things here. And then on this side, all of my DVDs that I own and just some more stuff. And I just have Monty's cage here as well. I'm gonna get him like a little beige like matte thing for the blue part, but for now it's just gonna stay like that. This room right here, this is gonna be like my little, this is my office space and the beauty room, basically. Office table here and my little vanity right here. And in these closets, girl, don't even ask what I have in here because it's a mess. Well, not really a mess, but more like just a bunch of random stuff. I'm using these closets as storage. So this is the overview so far of this room. And I still have boxes here, so I'm trying to get rid of these. Okay, y'all are not ready for the kitchen, but here it is. This is my kitchen, guys. Like, oh my gosh, y'all better stay tuned for like cooking videos and stuff because they are definitely coming. Because girl, I love to cook and I have a beautiful kitchen to cook in. Like, glory to God, bro, that I have a beautiful kitchen, because that's something I really wanted, like a big, spacious, beautiful kitchen. Let me give you a detailed tour. So here is the sink area. So I just have like my I don't know what you call these, pero pa poner los trastes, because girl, ain't nothing here. And I'm sorry, it looks so dusty. Like, I swear I literally cleaned it and I used the sponge and everything to clean it, and then it got like that. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna fix that, don't worry. I have a toaster here. That's nice. This I got from Amazon. It's literally so cute. And it has a little gold thing on the bottom. Like, isn't that the cutest thing ever? On the other side, I have my microwave. Literally, in my parents' house, we don't use microwaves. So it's kind of a foreign concept to me, I guess, but I've learned how to use it. And then there's so much storage, so much like cabinetry. I love it. I love it. And then that is my dog's bowl, of course, because he eats here, of course. So over here, we're gonna raid through my drawers. In this drawer, I just have like my spoons, my cooking utensils, stuff like that. Down here, I have my pots and pans. Here there's no pantry, so I had to use like this area as the pantry. Glory to God for a full pantry. Over here it is a bit open, but I can never see it, so it's okay. This is just where I put my spices and whatever and condiments, and then cereals I have up here. And I kind of decorated this area. I do use this board, so I'm gonna get like a decorative one someday. But I just have like my sugar here. That one's still empty for now. And then of course the olive oil. And of course, y'all know I'm Hispanic. We got the comal inside the stove. Yeah. In this drawer, we have my knives and spoons and whatever. Not spoons, but like spatulas, whatever that's called. Cabinet. It's my dog's food. This is literally his cabinet, so he gets his own cabinet, guys. My fridge, my beautiful fridge. This, my one of my family friend's daughters made this for me, so I just have it hanging here. And glory to God for a full fridge. Like, girl, I'm beyond blessed. I will gladly do like grocery hauls at some point. That is not good. I'll gladly do like grocery hauls at some point so I can show you guys like what exactly I buy, where I buy it from, and how I budget. And then in this room right here, this is my bedroom. Nothing special. It's literally the same thing, just my bed, the same bedding, except different curtains because I had to put those for now. And my mirror, and then this janky setup. So long story short, guys, I did not intend to buy like another TV for my bedroom. I was like, no, I'll just keep like the one in the living room, and then that's it. But no, girl, like I love to lay down in my bed after a long day, and then not having a TV, and even going to bed and not having a TV, it's like, I don't know, I guess I'm so used to having a TV in my room that I needed to buy one. So I got one off of Facebook Marketplace to save me some money, of course, and it works just fine. Like, it literally works great, and I'm just stacking it on some stuff. This apartment, guys, has my dream closet, so let's look at it. Alright, y'all are not ready for this, but I'm gonna show you. Oh my gosh, like look at all this closet space. Look with your eyeballs, guys. Like I'm like beyond surprised. I'm flabbergasted still when I come in here. I love my closet, and look at this. This is what got me. Oh my gosh, like my shoe displays. I can display my shoes, I can display my perfumes. Like, girl. And y'all see all this extra space that I have. You know what that means? That means I get to go shopping whenever I can. Let's have all my extra shoes right here. And in here is my bathroom. This is my bathroom. So I have two sinks, of course, because this is the master. I use this one though. I have a towel there, my Pond's lotion for the face, and then I have some things here. Ignore the hair. I'm so sorry, guys. That's actually a little unhygienic. The bathroom. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Joely, what are all of those bars doing here? So this is actually a disabled unit. This apartment has been around for like 2 years now, 1 or 2 years. Nobody has bought this unit because it's a disabled unit. You know, like all the things are shorter. It's got these like rungs or whatever, these bars, and in the shower too. So people just didn't want it. But you know, like I said earlier, I'm not even 5 foot, so it's perfect for me. I really don't care about the bars either. So your girl got a disabled unit. And this is my walk-in shower. I love having a walk-in shower. Like, I love walk-in showers, bro. So I have like all my stuff here, the shower, of course, and then over here I want to put like some shelves. I don't know what to call them, and then like one of those wooden bench thingies that you can also use as like shelving. So yeah, and that's my rinky dinky trash can. Don't judge me, guys. I don't have a trash can here yet, but I have a little bath mat that I made, and that is the shower. All right, let's get comfy because we're gonna chat. Matter of fact, I brought this for you because I know it's cold. So here, take it. All right, we cozy, we comfy, got our snacks, our drinks. What are you drinking? I'm drinking air for right now because I don't feel like getting up and getting a drink. But anyways, let's talk. So I'm gonna share with you guys my experience just touring and then like the whole process and stuff. So I started looking at apartments since the dawn of time. I've been looking at apartments for a long time. And I started seriously looking at apartments around like July, June. I was working at insurance so I could like save up for like down payments and whatever. And then figure out like what is a steady pay for me to afford living on my own, right? So this apartment, the base price, the base rent was around like 1700. I'll give it like that average like number. Around 1700 is the base price, and my first month's worth of rent was 1800, which it's not too bad in the area that I live in, especially in this world nowadays. Everything's just going up. All right. So I'm living off of like 16 an hour, 40 hours a week. So honestly, for me personally, I have enough to pay rent. I have enough for groceries as of right now. I'm speaking as of right now. I have enough to pay groceries and I have enough to save like in my savings account. I didn't think I could make it, to be honest. I didn't think I could do it, but here I am. I'm doing it. And that was just base salary. Like I wasn't making any sort of commission just yet, just because I was still doing training for like a good few months. So my touring experiences. I toured places with my boyfriend because, I mean, we do everything together. So we decided to go tour some places together. We toured like 3 apartments. The first one was one that I fell in love with online. Let me tell you something. You better tour an apartment. If you look at it online and you love it, you better tour it, okay? You probably thought that already in your head, but I'm going to tell you just in case. I'm going to tell you a story about this one, okay? So, this apartment complex, I was so excited to see it because, I fell in love with it online. It had this beautiful lagoon looking pool. The amenities were speechless, like, and the price for it fit my budget. So I was like, okay. The units looked a little too small, but those amenities, girl, for that price, I was like, where can I sign up? But anyways, we got there early and I had excuse me guys, I had like a whole schedule for the day because we were looking at 3 of them. So I had enough time sparsed out for each apartment. So 2 of them were in the city that I work in, and one of them was in my home city where I grew up, which they're not far away from each other. They're like 15 minutes away, depending on traffic. We went to this apartment. We got there early, and we got to the leasing office. We see this paper like in front of the door saying like that they're on tours or like they're busy or something. And I thought that was a little strange because I remember I booked the very first appointment, which I thought I booked the first appointment, but I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's one of those things where like if the time isn't there on the schedule line, that means somebody already took it. I'm assuming that's what that is. So I was like, okay, maybe there were just other times earlier than 11 a.m. We were early anyway. So we sit down and we waited there for like a good 10 minutes and it was 11 o'clock. I remember nobody came inside or outside of the leasing office. So I was like, okay, no big deal, right? Whatever. And then we see these 2 girls come out of the leasing office and they get on this golf cart that was in front of where we were sitting. And they just look at us and then they drive away. And I look at Carlos and I'm like, are they part of the leasing office or do they just live here? And he was like, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I was worrying about it. I was stressing, girl, because I had a tight schedule in my head. And I was like, we need to get lunch. And then we got to be sure we're on time for the other one. I'm a very punctual person, okay? If you don't know me already, I'm very punctual. I hate being late, all right? I'm always early if possible, but I hate being late or the idea of I could be late. I was stressing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, I really wanted to see this place, you know, this was like number one to look at, and then we're gonna be late for the others, and I really wanted to look at this one. Anyway, long story short, we were there for another good 15 minutes. You best believe I was stressing, okay? My boyfriend, who is the complete opposite of me when it comes to punctuality, no offense, he's just like on his phone just chilling, and I'm over here like bro, like when are they coming, we're gonna be late for the other ones, we're not gonna have enough time to eat food, I'm already hungry and I really wanted to see this place. And he's like, Joely, calm down, daddy, chill. We went inside actually to see if anybody was in there. Nobody was in there. We walk back out, we sit down again, and then these girls come back and I asked them out, like, are we supposed to be at the leasing office for tours? And one of the girls was like, oh yeah, I thought you guys were just waiting on friends. I didn't know that we had a tour for 11 a.m. What do you mean you didn't know that you had a tour at 11 in the morning? I didn't book it last minute. You actually sent me a text too early in the morning, you know, reminding me that I had a tour, but whatever. I'm sure that was the company, but anyways, whatever. So I was like, ha ha ha. So we got into the leasing office so she could like pull up some information, like ask us what we were looking for, what's our budget, and like when we expected to move. Everybody said we, even though it was me, but we still said it as we because why not, you know, doesn't matter. So we got into the golf cart and she took us to one of the units and she was telling us all like the extra prices, so like valet trash pricing, amenities price, like an amenities bill, parking bills, garage bills. Those garage bills, girl, I think it was $200 for a garage a month. $200 a month plus 18K around there. Like that was the base price. So add on like electricity and stuff like that, that gives you like a good 2,000 and up, which wasn't gonna cut it, babes. I was so eager to look at this place. So here I was, you know, all these prices, they were like making me reconsider, but I was like, you know what, let's just keep looking, see if this place is really that worth it. We go into one of the units. It was a vacant unit. That unit stunk. It stunk. It stunk like must. Like a musty person. And mold. That's what it smelled like. It wasn't like a strong smell. It was pretty faint, but if I can smell it, like I have a bad sense of smell, guys. If I could smell it, could you imagine my guests? Uy, no. No, 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 no. We don't want that. And it was really small and really dark. Joely did not like that. So she took us back to the leasing office, and then in my head I was like, are you not going to show us like the amenities? That was like my first time looking somewhere. So like I was a little shy to speak up and be like, hey, you didn't show us the amenities, girl. So don't be shy to do that. But she remembered for herself and she was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys the amenities. And I was like, ah! Carlos too, like we were both not having it. Because low-key, this lady like looked like she did not want to be there. Like she had other things to do. I don't know. But we looked at the gym. The gym was pretty spacious. It had a sauna and like this outdoor yoga space. And then we looked at the pool. When I tell you, girl, I fell in love with the apartment complex because of the pool, right? Like I said earlier, it was like a lagoon. It was like a lazy river type of thing, but like really wide and like luxurious looking, really nice. Okay, really, really nice. I can't put pictures because like I don't want to dox myself, sorry, but it was so nice. When we Walked past those gates into that pool area. My friend, do y'all know what a catfish is? Like, do y'all know the show Catfish? Like, when somebody pretends to be someone they're not. This apartment complex was a catfish complex. Like, it was catfishing. We stepped in, and like, me and Carlos both gave each other a look like, what are we looking at? Literally, this pool was a kiddie pool, basically. It looked like a squiggly puddle, is what it looked like. And then like the like dining area, the seating area just was not it. It was not compared to how it looked in the pictures. It disappointed me. I was so disappointed, and I was already not liking the place. And then the final straw was when this lady told us that we have like a maximum of 2 guests. Excuse me? Nah, girl. Like, we both like listened to her showing us the place, but like at that point me and him were like, yeah. We go back to the leasing office. She gives us like paper information, and then like I guess a quote of what she showed us for that day. We took it with us, sat in the car. We were like, we are not coming back here. Then we went to go eat. We went to get some Chick-fil-A, and then we managed to get to the other apartment complex on time. So I was happy. So this complex, me and him both fell in love with this one. We both loved this complex. There's a fly. Get out of here. No one invited you. But that complex was really, really pretty. Really nice, gated area. It was nice. It was brand new too. We went to the leasing office. The people there were very nice, very welcoming. They remembered actually about me. They remembered my name. Who remembers my name? First lady sure didn't. Not to bash her or anything, but it's just like I had such high expectations and they got crushed. But anyway, so the second apartment complex, they were very welcoming. The lady was like, "You're Joely, correct?" I was like, "Yes, like that's me." And she was like, "Nice to meet you." She introduced herself to Carlos, and we sat down. We talked about what I was looking for the day, what exactly like was my budget, what I was looking for, what I wanted, etc., etc. This complex was beautiful. She was telling us like all the prices and stuff. The prices were sounding really nice. Like, they were not crazy prices. Even for like a garage, I think it was like maybe not 75, but it was definitely less than $200 a month. And all the prices, they were sounding really good. I don't remember, to be honest, how much they were. Sorry. And then we got into the complex. It was actually really nice. It was pretty small, but not as small as the first one, and it didn't stink. And the kitchen, my friend, the kitchen, that was qué belleza, qué belleza, qué chula, qué chulería de cocina. It was a beautiful kitchen. It was really nice. And I really liked the layout. It was really cool, really nice. It was also a 2-bedroom. And the pool was really cool as well. And the patio was actually pretty big. It was actually pretty cool. And she also let us see like the model house as well, like the model apartment complex. So we looked at both a vacant one and a model one. She was really sweet, answered all of our questions, gave us all sorts of information and advice. She was really sweet. I don't remember her name. I suck with names. I'm sorry. But she was really, really sweet. Carlos and I adored this apartment, and this one was a base price of $1,700, same as this one. And we both fell in love with it. So we left really happy, and we still had one more to go. He was like, "That's it, like let's just get married and move in this one." And I was like, so then the last one, so we came into this one. This one was like a last resort type of thing. Not a last resort, but like let's look at this one, why not type of thing. You know what they say, it's always the ones you least expect. The leasing office staff were really nice, very sweet, very welcoming. So same thing, whole schmeal again, like, what's your budget, what are you looking for? She was very sweet, very nice. And then we went to look at the model unit first. Blew my mind away. Like, It had the aesthetics that I was actually looking for in an apartment. So it was like a good vision of like what it could be, I guess, putting my taste to it. After we looked at the model unit, we looked at a vacant unit, the one that we chose, because they had like a whole screen in the clubhouse or leasing office. The leasing office and the clubhouse are like together. We looked at like different units off of the screen. She pulled it up on like the little TV. She was like, "This is the one that you were looking at." I was like, "Yep." And she was like, "All right, so we'll go take a look at like the model unit, and then we can go look at that one since it's vacant." And I was like, "Perfect." That's what we did. We looked at the model unit, very beautiful. And then we went to look at the vacant unit. So we looked at this one here. When I tell you, girl, when I tell you, I heard the Lord singing. I heard birds singing. I heard the choir singing. I heard the angels and the saints singing by this unit. I don't know what I'm doing there, but literally this unit, beautiful, gorgeous. Like, do you see the lighting in here? The openness, how light it is, the space, the openness, and the kitchen. The kitchen, I loved it. Honestly, last kitchen is still my favorite. Was still my favorite, but I mean, that kitchen has grown into me. This is my kitchen, and I love my kitchen. But the kitchen, I loved it. Loved it. Wasn't on the same level of love with the second one, like I said, but loved it. The bedrooms, beautiful. A lot more spacious than the other ones. The closet. This unit's closet was a lot bigger than the other two that I've seen that day. And it had like the shelving on the side, which I obviously didn't see online. It was just like a floor plan. But I loved it. I loved the closet. I loved the master bathroom. So like she was telling us, I was looking everywhere, low-key. I was like, so why has nobody moved in here? Why? And apparently what she said the reason was because it was a disability unit. So, people didn't really want to use a disability unit because everything was shorter. But for me, it was perfect. Match made in heaven, honestly. Like now I look like an adult. And the patio's gorgeous. Sorry I didn't show you guys the patio, but it's literally empty and I don't really want to show the neighborhood, even though I kind of am right now, but all you can see are trees, so it's okay. It also has a storage, like a really spacious storage in the patio. So like me and Carlos literally were like, wow, this one is exceptional. And then she took us to see the amenities. We looked at the gym, clubhouse. There's like little office spaces in the clubhouse as well. The clubhouse smells divine. Literally like fresh linens or something like that. And the gym is gorgeous. It's huge. It has so much stuff. It has a boxing thing. Punching bag, that's what it's called. It has a punching bag. Like, I can go back to boxing if I want to. I just have to walk to the gym and use it. Mind blown, I know. And it has so many different stuff, like so much. I'm gonna do a vlog one day because me and Carlos are like going to the gym now like every week. So I'll do a vlog one of these days and you guys can see the gym. You guys can see what I do for a workout, stuff like that. I'll make a video on that someday. And the view from the gym, there's a view from the gym, girl. There's like the windows and there's like a little lake. The vibes. And then the pool, immaculate. The pool is immaculate. It's beautiful day and night. Beautiful pool. Amazing. Stunning. All the people there seemed really friendly. The lady that gave us the tour, she actually lives here too. She may be biased, it's her job to like say good things about the job, but I took her word for it. And to this day, like I've been living here for almost a full month now. I really like it here. So yeah, those are the stories of looking through the apartments. So yeah, Basically, the rundown of touring, you go to the leasing office basically, or wherever they tell you to go. They'll give you they'll ask you like necessity questions like what you're looking for, budget, stuff like that. And then they'll take you on the tour. And if any of them were like the first one where they forgot to show you something, don't be afraid to ask, but be a decent person, be nice about it. Keep your annoyance in your head like I did. Okay? Because they're people too. They make mistakes. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day. God bless you. God loves you. I love you. Mwah. Stay tuned for the next video. The next video is actually going to be like a video of me actually like doing the process of moving. So if you guys are going to look forward to that, stay tuned. So yeah, you guys have an amazing day. God bless you guys.